Welcome back to Peel Team.
Today we're talking about the Canoptek Circle, a cryptic overlord and his ancient robot swarm.
Take your pills, roll your dice, it's time to dig in.
If you like teleporting constructs, geometry-based power plays, and a battlefield that literally moves under your control, this team's for you.
The Canoptek Circle is an 8-model kill team led by a single Geomancer, your cryptic. Their archetypes are recon and security.
The team revolves around the obelisk node matrix, your faction rule. At the start of the game, you place 3 obelisk node markers wholly within your territory.
Whenever 2 are within 6 inches of each other, they form a matrix, a glowing network of Necron power. While a friendly operative is inside it, they gain accurate 2 and 1 APL.
That means more reliable hits, more actions, and more control. For the second turning point onward, you can move each node up to 3 inches during the strategy phase, or even mid-turn using a ploy.
The Matrix can also control objectives within 1 inch, letting you score or perform mission actions without being there. Your positioning is everything. If your Matrix is well placed, you win. If it isn't, you crumble.
Geomancer, the leader, the brains of the operation. He gives free actions with Canoptek control, teleports allies through walls with molecular breach, and can damage clustered enemies with geomantic disturbance. He also performs mission actions through his nodes, so he doesn't need to expose himself. Keep him alive. He's the one holding the entire network together.
Tomb Crawlers, your heavy hitters and objective anchors. Tough, slow, and deadly, with 21 wounds, 3+ saves, and nasty guns. They cannot hide behind light terrain thanks to Weapon Sentinel, but Steadfast lets them count as APL 3 when controlling points. The Isolator weapon even has a chance to delete targets outright on a high roll.
Accelerator, your power conduit. It can overcharge a friendly operative for 1 APL or use Cranial Overlord to reduce an enemy's APL by 1. It keeps the rest of the team efficient and combos well with crawlers or the Reanimator.
Reanimator, your medic and miracle worker. Once per turning point, when an ally would die, it can keep them alive at 1 wound and give them a free dash. It can also heal D3 plus 3 wounds with its Nanoscrub beam. It's the reason your opponent has to commit twice to finish a kill.
Macrosite Warriors, fast, expendable, and surprisingly annoying. They don't count for kill-ups or scoring when destroyed. They can even explode for chip damage when they die. Think of them as your disposable problem solvers.
Strategic Ploys. Cryptogravitic Repulsion slows enemy movement by 1 inch the first time they move into your matrix. Perfect for blocking charges. Soul Drain. Enemies within or attacking through the matrix lose 1 damage from all melee profiles. Hyper Shielding. When shot through or within the matrix, you can re-roll a defense die. Transdynamic Amplification gives your weapons ceaseless when firing through the matrix, making those 4+ shots far more reliable.
Firefight Ploys, nodal response. Change or add a strategic ploy mid-activation. A flexible panic button. Sacrificial Thrall. Redirect an attack from your Geomancer to another Canoptek within 3 inches, unless it's Blast or Torrent. Shield Flare. Ignore 1 instance of normal damage if the target is within or behind the matrix. Animate obelisk nodes. Move your nodes up to 6 inches instead of activating an operative, effectively passing the turn while reshaping your map control. Together, these ploys make your battlefield feel alive, constantly shifting, shielding, and amplifying your constructs.
Equipment. Nanoscarab Caskets. Heal D3 wounds every time the bearer activates. Phase Shifter. Once per turn, reduce piercing by 1 against the Geomancer. Matrix Manipulator. Once per battle, count the Geomancer as a 4th obelisk node. Awaken obelisk nodes. Roll D3 before the game to gain that many free uses of animate obelisk nodes. Everything here extends the life and reach of your matrix, the key to the team's success.
The Canoptek Circle is a control and precision kill team. They hit on 4s, but inside the matrix, they hit reliably, act faster, and live longer.
Play them like a tactical puzzle. Reposition your nodes, chain overcharges and teleports, and keep your Geomancer out of harm's way. Once you master their geometry, you'll feel like you're bending the battlefield itself.
And that's the Canoptek Circle. 1 cryptic, 7 loyal constructs, and a lot of ancient murder math.
If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit like, subscribe, and tell us which kill team you'd like to see next.
And remember, 9 out of 10 doctors recommend Pill Team. The 10th walked into the obelisk node matrix and was never seen again.